Hey guys, how's it going? Just thought I'd show you a couple little easy prep things that I do around base camp here. One thing I like to do is my green tea. I've just been getting this brand here. And what Miss Daisy picks me up, so I've got a quart jar here, mason jar. I find this the easiest way to go. You got one bag per cup, right? So this is 4 cups to a quart. Bada bing, that's done. A little bit of cinnamon. Let's give a little cinnamon in there. No measuring, just guess it. Ginger, great for the guts. Got a lot of other cool properties to it also. Yeah. Let's get a little filtered agua here, a little Brita pitcher action. Something like that. Something like that there. Yeah, I got a few little things going on here this morning. I thought I'd show you what I've been doing. So we got it in the old nuker. Most of you guys have nukes. 3 minutes on high speed. Then I just set it here on top of the stove. It's not so hot you can't grab it by the top. It's pretty hot, but you can grab it by the top and set it down here. Yeah, so what else has Steve-O got today for you? Let's see, what is this little magic potion here? Oh yeah, look at that. Elder. We made that on 7/20. We assembled that on 7/26/21. You may have been around for that video. I don't know. I do the dishes, guys, but you know, I'm not a queen, so no, I'm not a queen. All right, so we've got some elder here. We assembled it. We assembled it on 7/26. So we got to filter it. What I've got here is a mason jar with a very fine screen in it, very fine screen, and a ball jar funnel. So 2 months is all you need on this stuff here, guys. 2 months is enough. We're well over that. We're well over that. Let's see if I can get this in here without making a big mess. All right, we want to try to get every little bit out of there, so we'll just take a spoon here and kind of smash this down. Get all the goodies out of them berries we can get. Yeah. Now, you don't have to go harvesting these yourself. You can call Rose Mountain, get their catalog, or just go online. You can go online and get this wonderful stuff here. They have the dried berries. Yeah, they have the dried berries. And these are wet berries that I used here, see. So I'm using 100 proof vodka. Let me show you my vodka. This is what I use. I just use a cheap Skull vodka. 100 proof, as you can see. I think I paid $19 for that horse quart. But the cool part about Rose Mountain, if you go out there and just buy their dried berries, they're out of Oregon. Rose Mountain Herbs. Pull them up and see. What's cool, they've got, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of natural herbs you can get, guys. And what's cool about it, they tell you in there what historically how long they've been using them in history, right? And the properties that they have, healing properties and whatnot they have in them, okay? So here we are with a rinse this out here. Save your date that you've got on there. Save the date that you've got on there and what it is, right? So you don't forget. So look at there, guys. Out of all those berries, I got a good 2 3/4 thing of elderberry tincture. Great cold medicine. You feel a virus coming on, whatever. Get that. Put that in your system, okay? I store it, guys, in these little, like here's one here, this elder. I put elder on it, elderberry, and this is just a stevia. I don't use the stevia leaf, the sweet leaf stuff anymore. I've gotten away from all sweets. This is a good, non-threatening sweetener, but I saved them. I've saved quite a few of these. Now you can get these tincture dropper bottles any size you want at Rose Mountain also, so keep that in mind, okay? Alrighty, so I've got that. I've got some good medicine here, and I just came in just in time because that other stuff was about done, and I just use dropper fulls of it. I transfer, by the way, I take this stainless steel. I get you a stainless steel a turkey baster, and I keep this. And this is how I load my tinctures. I keep my tincture in a quart jar, and then I transfer it over to my other jars, my dropper jar. So that's how I work it. Yeah, great. I use a couple droppers full. If I feel a cold coming on, I will get me a little glass like this. I'll get me a little glass like this. I'll put 2 to 3 droppers full of elder in there. I've got echinacea here. Here's one echinacea. I make this tincture also. I'll put 2 or 3 droppers of that in there. If I feel like a cold coming on, I will take and put in a tablespoon of raw honey in here. So elder, echinacea, honey, and an ounce of brandy. And I mix that up, and then I dilute it with a little bit of distilled water, so it'll come up to about here. And you feel a cold coming on, guys, you do that. Do what I'm telling you to do, and you will kick that cold virus's ass, okay? You will kick its ass. All right, this thing's beeping here, being real annoying. All right, so that is tea, elder tincture. Now what are we gonna do? All right, I got another little trick here. Alrighty, guys. What do we got here? I've got a little Oscar Mayer lower sodium bacon. You gotta love that bacon, guys. Love that bacon. And no, it's not gonna plug up your ticker. No, 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 no. Don't listen to these people. Don't listen to them, guys. They are so full of it, guys. You know what? Their eyes are brown. Mine are hazel, so I'm good. I'm golden, okay? There you go. Yeah, we've got the bacon, the old Oscar Mayer bacon here. And what I like to do, get my camera right here, playing camera games, guys. I got this newer camera and I am learning. Okay, I'm gonna take my bacon. We're gonna do 2 packs at a time. Miss Daisy hates making bacon, but I didn't really come up with this, guys. But I'm adopting this little idea here, and this is my new go-to way to make bacon. We don't get it splattered all over the stove top. You know, you got Miss Daisy, when she would make it, she got 2 big skillets she puts here, and then she's got these little wire screens she has to put over it, right? No, those games are over, guys. Those games are all over. What do I have here? I have saved bacon grease. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Save all your bacon grease because you want to cook with it. Yeah, we're going to be swimming. We swim in bacon grease, guys. All right, let's turn on my heat here. Let's get her up kind of high. Let's get this thing up kind of high here. I'm going to take all this saved bacon grease and I'm putting it in this pot here. Okay. This is Miss Daisy's spaghetti sauce pot. There's another thing that I don't eat much of any anymore. I might have a little bite of lasagna. Miss Daisy makes, of course she's Italian, she makes a killer lasagna, guys. Killer. Killer. But as we know, yeah, lasagna will plug up your ticker. That stuff will turn to sugar and plug up your ticker. But, you know, you gotta cheat once in a while, guys, right? You gotta cheat once in a while. All right, that's heating up. And I don't even put a lid on this thing. Some people put a lid on. I don't even put, you know how you're making bacon and it's just popping and snapping and it's, you know, you got hot grease flying on your arm, your face, all over the stove top. It's a flipping mess, guys. Let's be honest. It's a flipping mess. Some people bake it, and I've done that. Yeah, put it on a big cookie sheet, put it in. Now you've got splattered grease all over the inside. Then you take your self-cleaning oven, put it on self-cleaning, right? And you not only smoke up the entire house getting your oven clean, you're eating up tons of energy off of this stove to get that deal done, right? So, yeah, no, here's my go-to way to make bacon, all right? You guys may like this. You may have heard of this before. I don't know. Steve-O don't care. He likes to share, okay? So there we are. We're melting. It's getting hot. So what I will do now is just start taking my bacon apart here. Look at this, guys. I dressed up for you. I got my shirt on. I'm dressed up. My hair's combed for you. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, guys. I took Miss Daisy out for breakfast this morning, guys. But she went with her girlfriend. They're going to go shopping now and spend a bunch of money. I got to get, you know, guys, I got to get to trapping and stuff because the way these girls spend money, you know, you got to keep, you know, keeping them happy. So you just pull this bacon apart. This is not as cold as it should be, but that's all right. We're getting her done here. So you don't need to sit here and watch me tear apart bacon strips, but you get the idea here. Just get all these done. You can do, depending on the size pot, you can do a lot of this stuff. You can do one package, 15 packages, whatever excites you guys. So let me get this all done and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty guys, I got that pile of bacon here. Got me that big old pile of bacon. Let me get it over here where I can work on a little bit here. Yeah, and our grease is getting hot here. You don't have to put this, save all this grease and put in here. That's like a cup. That's a good cup of grease that's in here, but you don't have to do that. You can just put this all in and let it make its own grease. But I just find that this is, you know, oh yeah, listen to that sizzle. Yeah, listen to that sizzle. All right. Wipe off my little patty cakes here. All right, what I'll use for a spoon here to stir this stuff, a little old spoon like this, some holes in it. Get my tea out of the way here. I usually let this tea steep for about, I don't know, just let it, I usually let it kind of get cool, and then I put it in the fridge. No need putting really hot stuff in the fridge, right? And have your thermostat sit there going bonkers, you know? Anyway, all right, we're gonna sit here and just stir this. You can go over and play on the computer while this is going. Keep an eye on it. You can go watch. You can go watch. Get on the computer and go watch Steve's Outdoor World. You know, and then call up all your family members and friends and say, get over to Steve's Outdoor World, and make sure you hit the thumbs up and the like button and the subscribe button. Yeah, hit that. Call all your neighbors, and if you're really bored and you got nothing to do today, Halloween's here, so go get a clown. Go down to your Halloween store and get a clown outfit, and then make up a big cardboard sign and say, please watch Steve's Outdoor World, and get out on the highway and do jumping jacks. You know, if you're bored. If you're not, just, you know, stay home, make bacon, tea, and elder tincture. Yeah, you can do that too. All right, so I'm going to sit here and just occasionally stir this. Like I said, I've made this quite a few times, and I haven't had any popping and snapping or nothing. I may be wrong today, but anyway, let's get going with this. And I started this at 1122, this pot. So we'll see how long it takes to get her done. Alrighty guys, we're up to 1135. And I just stirred it around, just bring it off the bottom, bring it up. And I got a plate here I put down, good sized plate, and about 4 layers of paper towel. I put my little jar over here, set it on a paper towel because I might have a little dribbling going on. Don't need that grease all over the countertop. Once this is done, we want it golden brown, everything, all the bacon golden brown. And I've got the temperature, I'm going to crank it up a little bit more. We can get this stuff pretty hot. And once it's golden brown, we're going to take that spoon, come over here and put everything on that drip tray. And then the grease will set on a hot pad over here on the countertop and let it cool a little bit. But what will happen, all of the heavies will settle out, and then you come over here and just carefully pour off. Keep an eye on the sediment. You don't want the sediment in there. You want just nice clean bacon grease. And you just keep pouring it. When you get down close to the bottom where your sediment is, stop. Make sure you got enough paper towels or junk to catch it, and then run it out, the rest of the junk in your pot here, or put it in your bowl that you're going to make your coon bait, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to pour that rest of that grease in there with a couple cans of sardines, 1 egg, 1 whole egg in there, and mix it up. Now if it's too runny, add some flour to it, regular old general purpose flour. Add a little flour to it so we can just thicken it a little bit to put in your traps. All right, so this is going on autopilot, so I'll be back. Alrighty guys, she's coming along here. What do we got? 11:51. We started 11:22. Yeah, we're getting close, you know. Just stir it occasionally. As you go, you see some, you know, lighter colored fat pieces. Just kind of rotate them to the bottom as stuff starts getting dark there. What's Steve getting ready for lunch? Steve, I was getting ready for lunch. He's got a nice skillet here with some butter, real butter in there. And what's he having today? Top sirloin steak, boneless. What is this? $5.99 a pound. So I hunt for the cheap stuff. I like ribeye, fatty ribeye. Fatter the better. But this cut right here, I've got a £1.17 here. And it's got some nice marbling fat here. Nice thick fat here. By the way, all that fat, yes, all that fat gets eaten. And the grease that I make from the steak, once I transfer my steak over, I cook it to medium, my steak medium. I transfer it here, then I take my skillet. Look at this thing. This skillet is like Teflon coated. I've been just using it forever. The butter gets poured over there. Then I don't want any grease down this drain. So anything left, I grab some towels and wipe the pan out, throw it in the trash, and then I put water in here and set it back on until she cools down. That's how I do it. The salt I'm using, I keep it in a little nice little bamboo tub here, a nice little lid. It's got a pink color to it. It's Redmond sea salt, real salt. This is the real deal. Yeah, it comes from an ancient mine. I think it's in Utah. They're farming this stuff. Yeah, unrefined mineral salt, mined in America. Can you imagine, guys, mined in America? Why don't we just have this in China too? I imagine they do have some there. But anyway, I think this is coming out of, yeah, there it is. Heber City, Utah. God bless them, guys. God bless them. Yep. So anyway, we're going to sea salt and pepper this puppy. We're going to put it in this hot grease here in a little bit. I'm not firing this up till my bacon's done. And yesterday I ate 1.5 pounds. Some days I'll eat 2 pounds of steak. No, I'm not plugging up my arteries. No, That's what they want you to believe. They also want to shut down the beef industry. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? The most nutrient-dense food, healthy food that you could possibly eat. The left wants to shut it down. They say there's too many cow farts. Yeah, right. Okay. I think when one volcano farts out there, guys, it's probably more CO2 gas than all of me farting and the cows farting. And speaking of farting, one day I was over there at my granddaughter. She's the cutest little thing. And this was a year or two ago when she was a lot younger. She's 8 years old now. Now this wouldn't be funny, okay, if you're her age now. But she was younger. And I don't know what I ate. I think it was somebody gave me some beans, and I had some beans. But anyway, I was pretty gassy. And so she was sitting there. She was doing her little homework. You know, cute little thing doing her homework. And I just let one rip. And boy, she turned around and looked at me. And then I jerked around and looked behind me. I looked behind me. I said, Jesus. I stepped on another one. She said, Pop, you stepped on what? A frog. I stepped on a frog. She looked at me like, what? She's looking down like, what? So I gave her about 5 of these, and they were spaced out about, 2-3 minutes apart. And she couldn't take it no more. She went running to Nona. Nona is my wife, which is Miss Daisy. And Nona is Italian grandmother, okay? Nona. What, honey? What's the problem? Make him stop. Make him stop. She said, make him stop what? He keeps telling me he's stepping on frogs, but he's not. He's farting. She said, he's farting. And she looked at me, and I said, I thought it was frogs. Yeah. But couldn't trick that little girl. No, she was about, I think, she was about 5 or 6 when I pulled that one off on her. But you couldn't trick that little girl. She said, no, Nona, he's not stepping on frogs. He's farting. Make him stop. Nona looked at me. I looked at her. She says, stop farting. So I did. I made the girls happy. Okay, guys, we're at 11:57 here, and she's starting to get there, getting pretty close. I mean, you can see some some clear pieces. The fat's not cooked down yet, but we're getting there. And I did turn the heat down slightly. I was getting a few pops, but nothing splattered all over the place like you normally do with bacon. Normally when I'm cooking bacon, this thing all be greased up, all this mess. Over here on the counter, yeah, all over the place. On my flipping eyebrows, everything else, I don't know. But this way here, you don't have none of that action. It's nice, clean operation. You're not getting your ass chewed out from Miss Daisy. You're not listening to Miss Daisy cuss when she's making this. You don't have to hear, I hate making bacon. I hate it. See, those days are over, guys. You stick with old Steve-O. And, you got to learn how to work these women, guys, You got to learn how to work these women and keep them happy. Because if mama ain't happy, there ain't nobody happy, okay? So, So to keep your stress level down, and then stay off of CNN, too. Stay off of any channel that shows our leader, the vice president, and then his sidekicks. Stay totally away from that because it's going to affect your heart, okay? And I have a good heart. Steve-O has a good heart for me and you, okay? So I pass along these tidbits of good stuff, info, so we can all learn and move on, okay? So just, it won't be long, guys. This group that's here now, they're going to go, history will show that they are totally, so evil, off the chart. I mean, horns growing out of your skull, demons, that we're going to push them aside, see? And we're going to move on with good common sense, and because we got to keep the country going. I mean, this is the greatest place on the planet, right? Now, let's not talk anymore about that stuff. Let's keep an eye on our bacon, and then we're going to cook a steak, and Steve-O is going to be one happy puppy. Alrighty, guys. Cut the heat off here. You can see I made a ton of liquid here. I believe this stuff is done. Some people might like their nice little long strips of bacon. But I don't care. I find this so easy. It is ridiculous. Now, clean up on this pan is no biggie. I use a little chore boy on it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see down in there a little bit. I use a chore boy on it, and it's no big deal. there it is. There's 2 pounds of bacon right there. That is going to be some good stuff right there. So I set it on a pot holder here, and like I said, you could see in there, that comes right up. I'll let this cool a little bit, let any little sediments, I don't want it cold. I just want to let it settle down a little bit. Then I'll pour off the extra here. I'll pour off some in my pan. I'm going to make bait up tonight. And that's it. So I'm going to turn on my stove here. And I'm going to turn it down halfway for my steak. Half the power. Yeah. So here we are at 12:09. We started at 11:22. So, you know, that's not bad for cooking up a batch of bacon. There it is. Oh, wow. Hey guys, if you don't like bacon, all I can say is you must be a Democrat. Yeah. Hey, God bless the Democrats. They're a lot of fun. They keep us entertained, guys. With the stuff that they come up with, dream up, you know, like Green New Deals, no cow farts. It's fun. It's fun to listen to these people, but you got to wonder, what are they eating? I know what they're eating, and this is the problem. This is the problem in our society today. We have people eating things that were not meant to be put in the human body. No, God said, you know, eat real food. Real food is meats. You can eat some plant stuff, right? But you start packing in grains like they promote oats, wheat, all out. You are poisoning your body, and God will punish you. If you don't believe me, look what's going into the doctor's office. Just sit out in front of a hospital or doctor's office if you're really bored now. If you're really bored and once you get in the clown costume and get out on the highway and promote my channel, okay? But sit out in front of a hospital or doctor's office and watch them come and go. These poor, sickly people. And it's just a revolving door, guys. And they're just dropping like flies. And what are they dying from? What they're putting in their cake hole. They're putting cake in their cake hole, which causes this high inflammation, massive obesity. I mean, massive. And it's a slow kill. I mean, it's granted, it takes a while. Once you get diabetes, they'll start chopping body parts off of you and this and that. And so it's not good. No, it's not good. Do what the man told us to do. Eat the proper human diet. Stop eating Joe and Nancy's ice cream, okay? And I know you're liking it, you're loving it, but there's other tricks that you can do to satisfy your cravings, okay? All right, I'm going to see you guys on the next one real soon. Stay strong. Be happy. We got to keep getting her on. You know it. I know it. And let's get her done. See ya.